Ever noticed how English has some of the funniest ways to talk about people who drive us crazy? Welcome to Phrasing It Right. I'm Sam.
And I'm Jess. Today, we're exploring English phrases for your so-called enemies. But I promise we're keeping things playful, not plotting revenge here.
No villain origin stories, just a lot of laughs. By the end, you'll know how to call someone annoying without sounding too harsh, toss some shade with style, and more.
Here's our roadmap. We'll unpack 5 classic phrases for dealing with your enemies, share real-life examples, and sprinkle in some humor plus tips on when to use them. Let's kick off with our first phrase.
First up is a thorn in my side. The second I hear it, I picture that one neighbor who constantly complains about your leaves.
That's so relatable. I always think of that coworker who manages to interrupt just as you're getting in the zone. That's a thorn in your side, someone who just won't stop bugging you.
Exactly. You could say, that guy at work is such a thorn in my side. He emails me about every tiny detail.
And somehow, those thorns always find a way, don't they? But at least with this phrase, you can complain in style.
You know what really gets me? When someone bites the hand that feeds them. Like, you buy lunch for a friend and they immediately criticize your taste in food.
Ouch! That's classic. This phrase is for anyone who acts against the people helping them. So next time your buddy complains after you share your fries, you can say, "Don't bite the hand that feeds you."
And honestly, nobody wants to lose their fry privileges. So maybe use this phrase as a friendly warning before things get serious.
Let's turn up the heat with fight fire with fire. Sometimes being nice just doesn't cut it.
Totally. If your nemesis is tossing shade, maybe it's time to throw a little right back. For example, if they want to play games, let's see who has the sharper wit.
I'm picturing a roast battle at the office just without getting fired. It's all about matching energy, but maybe add a dash of humor instead of actual flames.
Bringing the sass, not the chaos. That's how we do it.
Have you ever used keep your friends close and your enemies closer? It sounds dramatic, but it's a clever strategy.
Yeah, it's like saying, I'm watching my rival just in case they try anything sneaky. Or, more realistically, keeping an eye on your neighbor's odd gardening habits.
So true. You could slip this into conversation. I keep my enemies close so I always know what they're up to. Just don't make it too obvious or you'll look like a secret agent.
And remember, it's mostly for fun, no actual spying required. Now for a phrase everyone's favorite, throwing shade. It's the art of passive aggression with a funny twist.
I love this one. Like when someone says your outfit is really unique. That's shade, pure and simple.
Or my go-to. Did you hear his presentation? Very memorable. No one's really sure if it's a compliment or not.
It's perfect when you want to keep things light, but still get your point across. Shade is the unofficial language of office politics.
All right, let's wrap up with some takeaways. First, these phrases help you talk about annoyances without being rude.
Second, using humor even with an enemy makes tense moments easier to handle. Third, the right phrase can totally lighten the mood, even in tricky situations.
Here's a challenge for you next time someone bugs you. Try slipping one of these phrases into conversation. It might just make you laugh, and maybe them too.
Thanks for listening to Phrasing It Right. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun ways to boost your English. Catch you next time.
Bye, everyone. And remember, handle your enemies with a little wit and a lot of laughs.